I was never lucky enough to meet Virgil Hancher, but he was the longest term president, so far anyway, at the University of Iowa. He always wanted to make the arts available to as many people as possible. So I often think about that. I often think about Hancher is carrying out the vision that Virgil Hancher wanted. I was actually a student in 1972 when Hancher opened, and I lived right across the river. I actually saw the construction. I watched the building as it came to the final stages of being built. You know, people were so excited. They weren't questioned. They didn't know exactly what this new Hancher was all about. But one thing they did know it was a big deal. It was a huge deal. Everybody knew how special this place was because all of these great artists, artists from all around the world, artists that people had heard about, were here in Iowa City performing at Hancher. The night of December 10th, 1987, when that curtain went up, and it was the world premiere of the Joffrey's Nutcracker, everybody who was there will remember that as a night that was very special to Hancher. Everybody had heard about the Iowa flood. They'd heard about Hancher. Probably the best thing that happened to us of all is that as a staff, we really stayed together and we just decided we were gonna make this work no matter what. When we were told that FEMA had decided that Hancher was at least 50% or more damaged and we'd have the opportunity to build a new Hancher. We knew what we needed in a new facility, and I think that we've designed one of the finest performing arts centers in the country, and now to see it unfold, now to see the construction happening. Cesar Pelli always talked about the fact that he's never designed anything in such a gorgeous setting. He loves the idea of having the space where he can sprawl out, and he was so happy about the outdoors and the indoors. The building itself is going to be so transparent, the views from the building, and then the views anywhere on campus of the building. You can tell now when you walk through that building, just through the design, you can tell his excitement for this. You can just feel it. I always think back to past President Sandy Boyd talking about Hancher's being the largest classroom on campus. And we want to make sure that that good work continues, because Hancher is a place. It's a place for learning. It's a place to learn about the world, to learn through the arts. Faculty from across campus, we have learned and found so many ways to integrate Hancher and the artists that come to Hancher into the classroom. So we want to enrich the educational experience of students here at the University of Iowa. And so Hancher, in so many ways, it is the largest classroom on campus. And what I love about it too is it reaches people of all ages. And I think it's important that we continue that legacy. We continue that dream of Virgil Hancher, because that's important. I think Virgil Hancher would be very happy